Hey, you can't just go and eat our food. Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
Why are you eating? You'll pay up.
Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
Fine, just so nobody says I'm not. But next time, don't stick your spoon.
You're always welcome here. Good sir. I apologize. God. Oh.
What did I come here for? Oh, wow.
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you got anything to do?
Looks like everything is here.
What are you? I won't have you causing trouble. Cough up some coin, or we'll...
I apologize, ma'am.
Very well, then. I'll be sure to remind you as soon...
It looks like everything is here.
Yasak?
Very good, Henry.
Hold on. You speak our language?
I learn good. Nice to speak language if I fighting here.
What are you doing here?
That is truth. This country no good for me. People throw stone and women close legs when see me.
Yeah, you decided to come...
Again. Bad here, but...
And the others let you back in, just like that?
People talk shit. But Chertan commander understand and not even much punish. Only 30 hits with stick to us.
What happened to Vashka?
We go different ways. He not want to army again. He have home go to, but me no home here.
Anyway.
Pleasure is me, Henry.
What?
You there, lad! Aren't you here for the requisitioning?
What about it?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the locals.
I don't need to hear any...
I'm glad to hear it, but it's too late. Come back tomorrow. The sooner the better. We'll leave before noon, otherwise we'd only...
Excuse me.
All for the entire camp using those. Excuse me? Is pretty much a miracle.
Fucking pay you.
But sir, that's what you said last time. And the time before that. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you.
How dare you speak to me like that, you louse? Have you forgotten who's in charge here? I know full well you rob our soldiers here.
Do they pour the
You
beer
get
on the
them to pay for repairs you never do.
But that's not true.
Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a groschen. You'll make me new horseshoes, or I'll deal with you.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Mac for good bad. Ah!
Na, mi lesz, te hullajelölt? Takarodj! Careful.
I'm here.
Come. I know.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlec?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? but it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlitz with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Pragas, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chert?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course. I've met him a couple of times.
Who's this Grosser?
He's in charge of everything. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So, watch out for him. You know how it is.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who...
That Horison who nearly killed him.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be... they won't let you go up and see Katz just like that. Down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon...
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
That's all I need to...
Get out of the water, then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Excuse me. Good evening, my friend. What do you need?
Are you the one...
I'm only Crow to good friends. Or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong?
Well, neither, I reckon.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me. Go and ask Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. You'll fit in better with his...
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really?
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently?
I don't have time for that kind of thing. Defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean...
I could spy for you. I know how to get into...
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. but we don't do espionage.
I'm a blacksmith. That's you.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do.
Oh, damn it, is that still...
For you to stop You're a bit pushy for my...
I want to serve the king. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order.
Interesting.
Only I'm not most people. Please.
All right. We lost a couple... You know what? I'll go and see Cats.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want...
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe?
I thought you might want to take... It's hard to believe when he never shuts up, but he said he's good at...
Well, but we'll have to try you out first in any case.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid...
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with... So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you... What do you say?
Well, that depends.
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger yet.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never were...
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miska...
Maybe they just desert.
Not in our regiment.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten. There's a very important charter.
All right, I think I understand.
Wait, damn it. You don't... Mishek, one of those 7, came...
And you're only telling me this now?
Go ahead.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by. Maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something. His name is Musa.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
That's about it, then. Try not to get yourself...
I'm looking for the local Sawbones.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big, wise, courteous?
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John, or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described.
Well, I thought that was just, you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was bed...
But I need to talk to him.
Then, you shall... When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Alot.
Isn't there anything we can do? Can't you just give him some herb that will wake him up?
A physician, not a magician. One can make a decoction from valerian and mint, which is called cockerel, but it must be very strong. Not like...
So what are you waiting for?
It is not a simple matter just to brew some potion and put...
I'll do it then.
You? Do not take offense.
There's a lot more at stake here than the lot. What if the rest of his company are in the same state as him? Lying on...
That is true. There is... My alchemical apparatus is all yours, friend.
right. What's happened, Mishek? Christ, can you hear me? Mishek, wake up! Oh, fuck!
It's not right here. I'll go and check it out, yeah?
Well, seems like this was a waste of time.
Hey, unless you want to end up the same way. You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Made up.
You won't get me! I'm all yours!
a pretty colour.
Quick! Go! Oh, whoa. Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else.
He's over there, just stealing! Come on then, let's sort this out! Wanted to break in, did you?
You mangy mutt.
Quick! Quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
This way's no good. I'll have to go around. A wagon in the Prague colours. Could the missing soldiers have holed up here? But why? I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
Hey? Shitting yourself, aren't you? Alert! Alert! Clear off! You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Alert! To all!
grab it by the scruff of the neck. Huh? Get out of here!
Now you're gonna die! Ah! Hail, fellow. The roads are bad today. Do you want to join us by the fire?
Can't say no to that. Good hunting.
Yeah.
I know a good trophy when I see one. That young boar.
That one? Well, I've been after it. Interesting.
I was blessed with a good teacher. I hunted with my lord.
I don't know him, but you say along the river Sasso?
How about passing the time with a bit?
You might live to regret that offer, lad. Old I may be, but I'm still...
All right.
What's it to be? Long...
I think it's a good day for...
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. But first, come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you.
I'd like to
What's it to be?
I quite fancy
And why not? If the gent wishes to shoot a crossbow...
I'd like to compete.
What's it to be?
Bow.
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you, but I want to see...
I'm afraid I must be...
Thank you, lad. Stop fooling around. Very good.
I'd like to...
What's it to be?
Maybe...
All right.
Hang on. Yeah, here.
Wait a while until I get the other archers. Get in line. Now!
I'm shooting like Apollo himself today. Smack bang in the middle. If only my aim was always that good. Smack bang in the middle. I'm shooting like Apollo himself today. There we go!
You silly doggy.
My respects.
Who's there? There you are! Halt! Surrender at once!
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
Ah, you've been loitering around where you should. Don't think you've been a. You'll pay a fine.
Utter nonsense. All of this. You'll have to answer to...
Oh,
You know it is forbidden.
Look what he got.
I need a place to sleep.
Sakura, you know what? Go down from here to the infirmary, but don't go that far. It's just beyond the gate on the left. You'll see that one's free. See?
There's a couple of...
That's good.
Shouldn't I get a weapon?
If you'd have come from Prague with us, you might. But you just joined up. You shouldn't have joined.
Who should I ask?
You haven't even gone. You'll get your pay in sedlets from the king himself. First, you have...
For a glorious army, we seem to spend a lot of time sitting on our arses.
Soldiering is mostly sitting around on your arse. Listen to someone with experience and be glad nobody's trying to brain you with a halberd yet. But if you're bored, you could empty out all the latrines in the camp.
Actually, I've got a lot to do.
That's more...
I heard you were recently in a battle.
You heard right. But you won't hear any tales of glories that band footpads was holed up there. So we kicked them out. No wall can withstand a cannon like our finger of God, you know?
Could I see the cannon?
You will when the time's right. Don't worry. Once we... Christ knows.
I've come about that
Have you got?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't... And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz.
Orsons.
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well. He might look like a stripling, but he's not your mission accomplished then. You're here. Take our Laughing Rock. And you know what? I think you should get paid.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets... Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps...
Let them rot it.
And what now?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss...
It is just that... you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling us... You too, Henry.
As you command, sir.
Long live the... Last, I don't have to drink alone.
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the...
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason.
I simply do not...
But I fucking do. So, come on.
Now, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is...
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose. It looks pretty bad, eh? Like this. My God! Oh, come on! Well, you're not afraid of anything. If I was you, I'd take it. Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there? Like this. That'll do me. Roll. Come to Bob.
I won. That's the way it...
Oh, shit. How is that...
What are you accusing your own fucking captain of?
No, I...
No, it's different. Why not? Now for a drink. And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two. Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Baramlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly...
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do...
All right. You search this place, and I...
Right now? What good can you do there?
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me.
Fine. Go to hell for all. So, Churchand's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows. I'd like to hear any suggestion.
But we have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlets first thing in the...
If you all, if Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw it. We're gonna have to sort this. Being a commander here is... soldiering was different in my day. You know what, soldier?
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think. Fucking and drinking until we're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and quartered. Sing, my friends, soon we'll be gutted like pigs.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Why would anyone throw away a lockpick here? Could it be I'm not the only one looking to make mischief here? Aha. So this is most likely where they used the lockpick. Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that? Right. I've searched the whole...
Did you find it?
I've searched the place on all fours.
Fuck! Are you trying to... Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and...
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While...
What? Moose?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down...
Why would Musa do... You think he'd sit with us all evening like everything was fine, and then decide out of the blue to kill...
Can someone explain what the f...
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned, but he could not be more wrong.
How dare you
Calm down, sir.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. But what was not usual was that he...
I'd bet it was the wine that killed. It might have gone sour. That can really play havoc.
That is a very interesting theory, my friend.
Where did you get the wine from, actually?
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country. But I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients well.
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring...
Wait, sir. As Henry here said, Musa, I have no idea what happened here. But Chertan was...
So? He's in league with someone...
With one of the half-wits here?
Are you sure you're not...
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well...
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan.
The lad's right.
Might I...
You can be glad you're not...
Please, sir. Give me some time, and we won't leave this place until we clear this up.
What? But, sir, you said we were...
Things have changed a bit since then. Not even a handcart carrying dung will leave the camp till I...
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile...
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? And talk. What do you...
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do, then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have...
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk.
But Grozov has him under...
There's no way I can get to it. But you?
Me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with... You have to get rid of the guard somehow. And...
All right.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blind.
How much time do we have for this investment?
2 days at most, I'd say. then Sigismund's deputy, and Henry. Be careful.
Ugh, that bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
You have a kind master. Huh? Henry? What?
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes...
I truly appreciate that. Tinja sire ye, mene mene sire ye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. What happened when you brought Chertan?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table, then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly begged soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived.
Did Chertan say anything?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought.
What about that wine?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us?
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as perhaps it was.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. The wine must have been poisoned here.
All right.
But I have done some thinking about that. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it.
How can we identify the...
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here. Not yet, my friend. Since I cannot leave this...
Me?
The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse. And you must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac. You can read, I hope.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I trust...
Right. Examine... What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long gone before Grozov found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. And even if I did get away by some...
Who do you think?
I have no idea. But who do you think is the prime suspect?
What about Stephen? He's the one who led us to the store.
And he carried Chertan to the infirmary with me. So?
Well, what do you think?
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store, and I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all.
Well, I don't have much time.
I am very grateful, my friend.
Was it you who found...
Aye.
I need to ask you...
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd.
Are you deaf?
No, I believe you. But that only tells me...
Well...
What's possible?
It's... possible we...
Oh, Christ.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Churton started yelling, it was all peace.
What did you do when you found Churton?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned...
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get Katz.
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging...
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place.
As far as I know, there were...
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Churton shut him up for a while.
How did you find...
I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store and...
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what... He looks a bit ruddy. I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or no signs of poison. Ah, he coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his gut... Ah. That's a nasty wound. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. Whoever killed him... He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died... Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Completely rigid. Oh, Christ, what? I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Maybe the... That'll have to do. He had spasms, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hand, as red as a poppy. But that could be... I mustn't forget anything.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned. I read that book of yours, and I...
What do you mean?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes
This name means nothing to me. But if you think the symptoms are the same, are you sure it was that poison?
Absolutely certain. The murder...
All right. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not...
You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the two guards.
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around. You have done more in a few days than others in...
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very...
I don't know what you're talking about. You think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Yeah, even if I was.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough to... Who are you?
I've no idea what you're talking...
Even if I tell you, you can trust...
No. I'm just carrying...
If you say so. But it is a pity.
I think I'll just go and search.
Good luck. And...
Stop, you bastard!
But Katz himself sent me.
Then you'll have to shout out the message, because...
Oh.
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the... You wouldn't happen to know...
Don't ask me. How...
It's always us common soldiers who suffer, isn't it?
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. There's nothing here. Musa's definitely not to blame.
You again, once more, and...
All right, keep your head.
Move your...
How did you...
We heard yelling, so we went to take a... And there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something.
Before the murder, Did you see anyone doing something with the lock, maybe?
Nobody went up there the whole night.
There were two of you on guard.
Him? He's the best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have. The things I've seen since we left. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this...
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader. How could anyone drink all this? At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Good to see you.
Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses?
Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here. What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure. Just a broom. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Right. I found out all I could.
That fast? Go and find some more evidence.
day to you, friend.
And with you.
You have a kind master, huh? Much.
It's empty.
I'll just get up and go, won't I?
Jesus, at least let me finish the bloody story before you start talking crap. The new bloke, the one Crow didn't want to take on, he found them, it seems. And trust me, it didn't end well for them.
Oh, that lad must have a... nose like a hunting dog. You know what? My humble respect.
I've got to take care. Best of luck.
What would you like? Show me your... What can you do? Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir. How can I help you to... Sure. I'd like to discuss the... Aye. Thank you, sir. And come again.
A hard bloody hit.
Good day to you. Show me your way.
like to do something about... Huh. How's this?
We're nearly there. Aye. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. You're always welcome here.
Oh, you pooch.
Hey! You can't just go and eat our food.
Give up!
Easy now. I surrender.
You wanted to eat. That's theft. Food.
Oh, please. This is all just a mis...
Oh,
Good doggy. Good boy.
Oh!
What the...
I've been waiting for you.
Enough. I give up.
You've been loitering around where you shouldn't. Don't think where you've been. You'll pay a fine.
The people today.
Utter nonsense. All of it. You'll have to answer to...
Oh,
Right. I found out all I could.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have... In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter, rough... But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into...
Only your soldiers seem to...
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them.
Musa is in it.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might...
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to...
Let him speak, then. I'm sure... Tell me, lad.
Well, that's simple, sir.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him?
Musa of Mali will remain silent.
Cats and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while.
I find that hard. But if it was...
Chertan was killed by our corporal.
What?
Me? Fucking
Crow?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man.
Nobody asked for you. But I am... And start at the beginning.
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan...
What nonsense!
There was a prize lock lying on the ground by the ammunition.
Is that all you've got against me? In case you hadn't known...
But you're the only one who was loitering up there at night.
Stop! Listening to peasants like you two is painful. What happened next? You can't.
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink.
It seems someone
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa...
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandage.
You're not gonna take this serious.
Ha! Even if...
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your... And that's exactly what was used to kill Cher...
You fucker! I don't have any of that!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know.
What?
Sir Grossoff.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder.
You whoresons! Now you're gonna get it! Ah!
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. And I apologize to you, sir.
My head will remain on my shoulders.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't...
What?
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought...
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier.
Have I got time to stop by the baths?
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because... Everything all right, Sir Stieber?
Christ almighty.
What about the new year?
For my part, I could happily have done...
I'll take care of it. Just give me a moment to get my breath back. I'm not so young anymore, you know?
I could brew for you a reviving tonic. If you're not afraid, after all this.
Come now. Hungarian red is the best tonic. If your country has done something right, then it's that.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
A good harvest.
My respect.
I'm sorry?
Hey, you can't just go and eat our food. Or I'll call the guards. Someone else will pick up the kid. Well, what's it gonna be? Take him
Surrender
in.
now!
I surrender!
So you...
Utter none. You'll have to ask...
Oh,
It looks like everything is here.
a nail, as usual.
I'll drink to that.
It's happening.
At last.
Tell Zizka everything.
I will. But be careful once it all starts.
What was our plan for that cannon?
It's a bit stealing the well, so...
And when they...
Seen?
You said you needed my help with...
I do. Someone's been... I haven't actually seen anyone, but I even...
What did you...
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like...
Do you think someone's...
Judging by the mumbling? But you never know what a creep like him might notice.
Did you understand?
Not a word.
What did it sound like?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gib.
When did all the...
About 2 days ago. I haven't slept a wink.
Has anything else struck?
No.
A shoe?
That's just what's so... If both went missing, I just think someone stole them.
I could...
Yuck.
Let's hope it's nothing serious.
What do you plan to do?
Well, if he really did steal...
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have...
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway.
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep.
I could explain to him that a woman...
I suppose.
All right.
Thank you. But now...
It looks like everything is here.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Search.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives?
What the hell are you thinking?
I'll have none of that.
Give up.
No fear! I'll take that swine!
Mercy! I surrender! I surrender! Enough!
There's no point.
Come now!
Oh.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the human who won't leave her alone lives.
You're not permitted to be here. You can't say you weren't one. You can't just... You'll pay up and show me whether you stole...
How dare you? Do you have any idea?
Oh,
Look out!
That's Catherine's. So this is where the...
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench.
Nivar! What are you on about?
Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Again? Uh-huh. A few...
You and the bathhouse girl? No. You go away. Otherwise, bang, bang. No.
Possum again, Bernu.
You look like you understand. See how easily we came to an...
I don't have time to sit around and pack.
I'm sorry.
Good to see you.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel? He's over there, just stealing!
All right.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I still can't believe the crowd betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Ah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And you may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey.
Well, I assume a corporal...
You'd get a bit more, eh? But don't expect to be built... Say yes!
It'll be an honor.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here. Right, Corporal. Order the men to get on to...
Aye, sir.
Sedlets away!
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arms, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off him. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
Don't think I won't put you. Now you'll see what we do in criminals back.
Nice strike!
Fucking stay down. Watch out! I'll beat you to a pulp. Watch out! I can't hear. This one's mine. Jesus, I'm hit. This one's really creating fear. Bleeding already, are ya? Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Now you're
like he's still crying.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard. You're no match for us, fucker.
You let him on nicely. He's dead.
There.
What's the matter?
Oh, it just doesn't seem right.
Not people. Trust me. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his...
What are they like?
Well, you'll...
Yeah, the sooner we make...
To the task.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den...
Another reason not to stick around there.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission.
And what about Brabant's men?
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman...
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. Get ready, and then we'll...
You ne'er-do-well.
Quick, come with me.
I'm all yours!
Now, cough up!
Please accept my...
All right, we'll let... Deep that sounds like a fight!
I found the Cuman who was stalking you.
Ah, thank God.
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood. Have you? And what a...
Here they are.
Thank God for that. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man.
Are you coming with us?
And what would I do?
What's wrong?
Am I supposed to be happy? Why do I even bother trying?
If you're talking about that plan...
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff.
What did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh... My God! I should have slit his throat that time I had the...
We must defeat and...
Aye, there's all...
Look, if we succeed, we'll...
Who gives a damn...
Everyone!
Ha! You...
What's the matter? You didn't mind what we...
Until now, we chose our foe. What? And for some time now, we've been getting into wilder and what? In the meantime, I'll wait.
Ah, Sir No Sabbath. My respect. I know very well what you've done here.
Certainly.
I'd like to get to know...
My girls.
Why, really?
Great.
Let's talk...
Certainly.
Do you accept?
That's more like... Excellent.
My, that many times, eh? You must really fancy me.
Careful.
Ah, Sir No Sabbath. My respects.
I assume you won't be joining...
Under other circumstances, but this is personal. It was he who advised Sigismund.
So you want revenge?
They plundered the synagogue, murdered dozens of people. I will play with him like a cat with a mouse.
I understand how you feel.
I'm going to kill von Berghoff. It was I who got the money for everything, so no one is going to tell. What about you?
I too want to get...
For tricking you two?
For that, to put it bluntly, he betrayed the king, and if there's anyone that can get him, then it's Zizka and the devil. What awaits us?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle. Things go to fucking hell. And our worldly cares will be... So prepare well. This really won't...
I'm ready.
Good. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
All right.
Fine. But be on...
And what can I get for you? Maybe next time then, sir.
I don't think so.
What do you make of this
He's unquestionably a He rambles on a lot, though. Although it was better than being stuck there. Otherwise, he seems to me like if a little obsessed.
I honestly can't... He's as full of tales as an old fishwife.
No one's... As for his constant chatter, and ideally not get locked up in one room with it. On the other hand, when Sigismund invaded, he could have easily... Instead, he did the... Give him a chance to prove himself.
I'll believe it when I... What happened when von Berghoff hauled you off?
It was a dreadful... It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being...
Did anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that. I was traveling with von Owlet's minions. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and...
What did they do with you?
Nothing much. They took care of my wounds, and then stuck me in a... But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came asking questions a couple of times. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room. It's a good...
What was the problem with the...
That I couldn't get out of there. I was... It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head, and I was... Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be... I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
I understand. It's a bit...
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious... And above all, no...
Great. I'm really looking forward...
You can be the castellan or something. Don't worry, I won't forget. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
They didn't let you out at all?
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad.
What did von Berg...
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain forms. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course he was fishing about Radzig and Hanush, and especially Jobst. What they're planning, how many men they...
And what did he tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for it.
My word. But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking.
Indeed.
I'm back.
In the evening, I'll assemble them.
I'll wait with you.
I'm not drinking today. But once we have von Berghoff locked up, I'll gladly...
So I say him, what do you expect? Where do you drink like fish? Fish is not able to...
And
no,
vous êtes... What is happening?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stand...
So tonight...
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have...
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinek.
Oh, fuck. I was looking for...
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempa.
Yes, but in the guard detail. I don't know.
Well, at least it's some...
I believe I might be of assistance.
You've already helped quite...
The Duc de Bourgogne, once, showed off such a bit lourde in some...
Is that so, Baron?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubienka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our... The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into 2 groups. Me and my men will cut them. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack. Make a racket. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy.
As soon as they stick them... And the rest will go like this. Listen up. Malashov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls as...
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't... We have to get to the tower whatever happens, and if it all works out...
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a...
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Sukhto Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter of Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he... Any questions?
Everything is clear.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark.
Kurwa. What the fuck?
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
Look, just wait a moment.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry it?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, Von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the... I never put my men's lives on the line.
You're right.
So, let's go and do our job. If anyone runs for the forest, let them go. The other... Leave him be. Can't help anyone anyway. What you keeping at? I've a job to finish. Get to it. I'll be watching you. See whether you do what you're supposed to.
gonna end.
What do you want?
Let anyone go who's running from the fire! Kill the rest!
My God! What have we ever done to you?
I don't want to kill you. Flee to the woods. God, this is hell.
Mary, Mother of God!
Come on, men. After me. Let's go. Everyone to me. Come here, quick.
I'm here now.
How did it...
Aye.
Now we'll go for von Berkhoff. He's the key to... So, we still have the hardest part ahead. Help will soon arrive from the fortress. We'll hide on both sides of the road and ambush. With that, the trap will have been sprung, and von Berkhoff will...
I understand.
Good.
Late? Not now.
To the well! Hurry! Run and get buckets! Full water! It's on now! Let's go! Let's go! Strike them!
Everyone, here! We're under attack! It's a trap! To your position! Defend yourselves! We're under attack! It's a trap! To your position! Look out! Attacking us! Fight! He's dead!
Fucking assholes! And now that fucker from Berkhoff.
Come on, men.
The trap was sprung.
And those poor wretched. We're in up to our ears, Sir Hans. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over...
It's still dark.
I'll go with them. I appreciate it, but this is not...
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have... I'd like to see what...
Here I am. Kalani, we got leather. And other go...
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up...
And then we'll storm in there like a...
I understand.
Exactly. Off you... Good luck, fellas.
Good. The guards are busy with the fire in the village on the other side. Let's go, fellas.
That is a good place.
There? Really?
Yeah, there. Neckarfrey and do it already.
Yeah. Hey, just a moment.
Hans?
What? Stop messing about and come on.
Janosch?
You fucking crazy! Forward!
Now just to open that gate.
Close the gate, quick!
Show your stuff!
We'll kick your ass in!
Got him! Smash his face in! You here, fucker! Man, friend!
Let's switch off!
Pizza! Fucking big... Come, can it in?
Shoot! Shoot now! Shoot those bastards! I can't see him! Line! Don't retreat!
Can't aim like this. Damn it.
Take cover! Shoot! Shoot now!
We can't take much more of this.
Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time! They're all out of time! Let's go.
Forward! To the top! Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward!
Hey!
Mickle jumping in the
Fuck you in arse!
You're gonna eat that! Here, you got him! Nice hit! Something!
We'll kick your ass!
To die, stick your head out and you're dead. Fuck off! And while you're at it,
Look out! Take cover! There's still archers in the tower! Everyone take cover and wait for order!
Come on, Henry. Tajiska, fast! We have to discuss what to do next. It's not finished
You're
yet.
out of your fucking mind, bastard! We have all the time in the world. We'll wait for the Hungarian cavalry to show up from the cavalry.
Come on, Henry. There's work to do.
I'll turn this fucking door into splinters.
Later.
Not now. He will have mercy, but it is much harder.
What will we do now?
Everything's... Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has...
We'll have to parley with...
Aye.
That's right. We're going to have a nice little talk with... Hey, you!
Up there in... Listen! Stop shooting! Now we'll see what von Berghoff...
Fuck all! He's trapped!
Chamberlain, you are surrounded!
He doesn't have a drop of honor.
Ah! Would you give me one reason? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for... Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that...
Is there a point to any of this? I mean,
I agree. And on top of everything... It...
Rosa Retard.
Lord Capon! Henry!
I don't know why we can't make a deal. Ransom...
How is that?
We'll get money and free the king, and you'll have time to change sides once things with Sigurd... And since you're our prisoner, you won't lose face in the eyes of your League of...
Damn it. All right.
Can you give me any
Why, of course. Nothing...
Your word, Bjergstein.
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body...
Ha! How since... But yes, I can trust you.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berkhoff? You can...
You have convinced me. You're right. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all... Very well. We are coming up.
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in Nabokov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Fuck! That was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded last shot, it nearly blow his French ears off. It is wonder that Fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, I must have cost the king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, get ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Hail, good man.
Excuse me. Good
Want to
doggy.
warm up a little?
Greetings, sweet maiden.
Good dog.
How are you faring?
Well, you know how it is. We minstrels are always on the move.
You're not wrong. The poorer people get, the more they...
The poor man sins, the noble sins twice, but the monk and priest are the masters of...
What's your name?
They call me Dancer, but I go...
And can I hear them?
If you come by after a show, maybe I'll let you... But now, alas, there's no time.
Why the rush?
Our tricks and jests rub some respectable old farts up the wrong... Our tomcat entertained the bailiff's wife, in the hay, and...
I bet he didn't find it funny, did he?
Indeed. The bailiff don't...
Should we play dice?
I'm game, if you...
Losing to you would...
What game would you like?
Wagoners.
Let's play.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. And now we'll see. There, that turned out all right. Just like that. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Hopefully I'll do it again. Done. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Good game. You deserve it.
My God, these furry mutts.
May God give you health, sir.
Good afternoon.
Would you repair...
I'd like to do something...
Well... Look. Finally! Excellent. You made up... How can I help you, sir?
Show me.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I apologize.
Greetings.
I beg your pardon. I'm asking because...
If it's mercenary work, you'll have to...
Be with with you.
So, I'm back.
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the...
You told me to come back for sausages.
Yes,
I can hardly...
they won't wait. Here, my secret recipe. No problem. You want more? I make. But the game is best. But the dog, all right too. Only tough.
So I can bring you almost anything, and you can make...
From anybody. But don't bring me no old stuff or stinky stuff.
Is von Bergov's interrogation...
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up.
Hey, you better get your paws out of there. Surrender now!
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
I've got it in. The time is... And if I don't...
Utter none. You'll have to...
Oh.
I'm freezing. Why is it so cold in here?
What do you think of Rosa Ruthard?
What do I know? She's a Schickse. She's quite comely. A man has to be wary of those, or else he will end up... Think of the poor fellow who will have her for a wife.
One burst. First. But you missed the...
What do you think about...
Unlike the villagers, I don't even want to know.
Well...
That's what you men always say. Better than... But what? What?
I couldn't do anything.
Sure. No one can ever do anything. Sometimes I wonder if...
What animal?
Leave me be!
Any idea what...
Another madcap scheme, most likely.
Sometimes I ask myself what me...
I tell you what you've got yourselves into.
How'd you feel?
What did you...
How...
C'est terrible, mon ami! When the cannon flew apart, I am alive! But I feel like...
Kubienka doesn't look too worse.
Because I took the force of the blast for the both of us!
Aha. How did you...
Intuition!
What? Not now. I can't hear a bloody thing.
Track. Nothing. Maybe I should go back to where I found it. I reckon Mutt will find something there.
you can avoid danger. Hear what I'm saying about... The greatest evil of all, the one called woman.
Here, Mutt. Search.
They look like angels on the outside, soft, gentle, and well-formed.
I can't listen to this nonsense.
Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin, there's a devil.
Christ!
Who only
Pardon me.
cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of stealing or whoring to get them. And don't think this one or that one may be different. They are all secretly in league. One covering up the wrongdoing.
God bless you, sir.
What? You expect him to report to you every day? Isn't it strange you reside here? No one's watching about you. Change people.
We have a new girl down there with you.
You mean the one with...
No, I mean that one's here.
Excuse me.
At your service, sir.
Clever dog. Truck. Clever dog. Here, Mutt. Search. Search. Truck.
No sign of the dog. Again, then.
What will it be?
Here, Matt. Search. Where's that dog gone? What are you doing here?
Searching for treasure.
I was being...
What do you mean? I've got this here treasure map.
Oh, don't be...
And why would I do that?
I only want to... I know these parts. What if you're looking in the wrong place entirely?
Well, you can... Fuck it. Give it back, you hear me?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few...
What?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled. And the lines... It looks like no map I've ever seen.
Fuck. You might as well keep...
Quick! Go! Slowly. Nice and slow.
Out to the first person I meet.
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
I bought a lovely ewe the other day for a great price.
Good suppose you used it. What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye, come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Well, good sir. What did I do to you?
Greetings to you.
I'd like to
Certain.
tend to my wounds.
All right.
Let's talk.
Certainly.
Is this?
Look. All right then.
You shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
What are you doing, strolling about without a light?
You said you could teach me something.
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my heart.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you...
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of book, or if you prefer actions instead of words. But I can't right now. Come back.
Could you teach...
Why not? But I can't right now.
God, these furry mutts.
Every craft of my enemy and adversary. May I not anger my God by any sin. The Lord Almighty grant us a peaceful night and a perfect end. Amen.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man. War is a nasty business. But I see that no longer bothers you. I'm pleased you took my lesson to heart. You can't kill me. You're the same as me.
Right.
Oh yes, my family was slain too. By the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.